Today we're making tteokbokki, we're making boba, we're making sticky mango rice, and edamame on the side of the tteokbokki. So I'm gonna show you how to make everything. Like not completely from scratch, but like the way that you can do it regularly. Gee, sorry.
Oh.
First of all, I'm not making anything super traditional. I'm making like easy versions of the meal. This is like a European version of everything, okay? So we need for sticky mango rice, 200 grams of rice. I like to use short grain rice, roughly 2 cups, or if you want to weigh it, 200. So what we're doing, as always, really important, wash your rice, get the starches out. So a rice cooker. You can also just cook the rice normal. Usually what you do, you take double the amount of water as rice. So if you have 1 cup of rice, you use 2 cups of water. So for tapioca pearls, what you need to do is you bring water to a boil. Then I put the tapioca pearls in. Then I let them boil for like a good, I would say 3 to 5 minutes. It's depending on like how soft you want them. And then you cover them. Put it down in heat and you let them soak in the water again. What I usually do is I take my glass where I'm gonna have my boba in. We lost one. And that's then how much I make. So water is boiling. In the meanwhile, we can make our tea. So basically what I'm doing again, I take the jar, I'm gonna put my boba in and I'm gonna fill it with as much milk that I think I'm gonna need. So this is the amount of milk that I'm gonna use. And then what we can do already, because this needs to cool down, basically you wanna make the tea that you wanna infuse the milk with inside of the milk. So you don't cook the tea in water, but you cook the tea in milk. I'm gonna make the classic boba today, so I'm gonna take some black Earl Grey tea. For this, I'm gonna take 1 bag of Earl Grey. Be careful depending on which tea you are making. Some teas get bitter if you boil them a little bit too hot. We're gonna covering the tapioca pearls now. We're gonna put that down. In the meanwhile, we're making our syrup. So it's basically, the syrup is just sugar and water, if I'm correct, and molasses. 125 brown sugar, there we go. And 50 milliliters of water. And now we're gonna heat it up and let that caramelize. So we want to bring the sugar to a boil though. We want it to become one smooth syrup. And I think those tapioca pearls are done. That's what they look like after they're boiled. Looks like little bunny poop. Milk is warm enough for the tea. I'm gonna put my milk in here. The hot milk, 100 degrees. There we go. And now we infuse the milk with the Earl Grey. Okay, our sugar, yes, that is exactly what we want to happen. And now what we want to add to this is some molasses. I don't really have molasses, but I have golden syrup that I made myself for the little caramelly taste. We can start building my boba. I'm gonna put in my tapioca pearls. We're gonna add some of the syrup. You can put as much as you want, depending on how sweet you want it. Now, we're gonna top it off with some ice cubes. And there we go. We have our boba. Put our little straw in. Close up for you guys. You can see the little boba pearls and the syrup in the bottom. All gonna mix in with the infused milk. So for the people that don't know what edamame is, it's basically just soybeans in their little shell. So I steam them in this bad boy here. And while I steam it, I put some salt already on it. So if they're frozen, I steam them for 15 minutes. Now, friends, we're starting to make tteokbokki. I'm gonna cut in some onion and some garlic because I like onion and garlic. And then I'm gonna cut like those thin onion rings. You don't have to do the onion, I just really like it. Now I'm thinly slicing the garlic. I like my garlic to be real fine. Just like all of my chat, you're all fine as well. So yeah, while I let this simmer here. We're gonna start adding our ingredients. I have a fresh pot of gochujang. Oopsie. So we're gonna put in 1 big spoon of gochujang, 1 spoon of soy sauce, 1 spoon of sugar, and then we're gonna add 1 cube of beef stock. Now we're gonna bring this to a boil, and then we're gonna add in our rice cakes, and then we let that simmer down. Tteokbokki! And tteokbokki is, I think, my favorite thing that I found this year. Basically rice cakes. You can basically put in whatever you want in this. They're gonna soften up. Like, I know people that put in like little sausages in there, but I'm gonna just let it cook. My edamame is basically done. I'm gonna let my edamame sit in there a little bit more. Now, onto our sticky mango rice. So what we're doing now, I'm just gonna prepare ready our dessert, basically of our coconut milk. Then into this we put 80 grams of sugar into the coconut milk and bring this to a boil. It's pretty sweet today, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of sugar. And we also gonna put in a little bit of salt, pinch of salt. Every time you make something sweet, guys, always add a little bit of salt. Tteokbokkis are soft as well already. Perfect. Now what we can do is we're gonna put in some mozzarella. We have it in low heat now, by the way, in case you didn't see it. We're gonna cover it again, and we're gonna let it simmer a little more. Okay, now edamame hack. You had good edamame, but believe me, if you haven't tried that, you haven't had the best. Secret: 2 ingredients: garlic and soy sauce. I can take this off the stove. This is just the sugar and the coconut milk. Now I'm adding some soy sauce with the garlic. I'm gonna let this heat up. In the meanwhile, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get out our sticky rice. So for this step, your sticky rice still needs to be hot. As you can see, mine is steaming, sticky. That's exactly how we want it. And now what we do, we put this coconut and sugar mixture over the sticky rice. Put this on the side. We're still gonna need this pot, so don't wash it yet. We're gonna mix this in. Now we have sweet coconut sticky rice. We cover it and let it sit for like 15 minutes. So my soy garlic mixture, I'm gonna just let that heat up. Now we're coming to the steamed edamame, and we're gonna put that straight into our soy sauce garlic mix, and we're just gonna mix them. Okay? This is gonna make the edamame even better. For the edamame, what you want to enjoy it fully, you need 2 things: flaky salt, and then some seeds as well. Okay, now tteokbokki. I don't know if you're ready for this. Look. Oh fuck. Mix that in. We want this to be creamy and cheesy. This is tteokbokki, my friend. Sesame seeds, boom, 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 and green onion. Close-ups coming in, guys. First the edamame, and then tteokbokki. So now, how to eat edamame? You take the whole thing in your mouth and you suck out the beans. That's it. One of my favorite dishes. Oh my god. Should we make the dessert, guys? Now we make the sauce for our sticky rice. What we're doing is we're heating up the rest of the coconut milk. So we're taking like half spoon of cornstarch. So you dissolve the cornstarch first in water. This is gonna bind the coconut milk into a sauce. We're gonna salt it and we're gonna put some sugar in it. Sticky rice. Put the sauce in here. Give you a close-up. So we have really no fresh mango, but mango out of the can. Got some coconut sauce and we got sticky coconut rice with that. Dude, this doesn't look fantastic, but this is really good. Like a better milk rice.